So I've been alive for 40 years, and it's a big number. Not only have I been alive on planet Earth for 40 years, but this is my 5th year being cancer-free. And so I was thinking, let me figure out a way to celebrate this year. Instead of just letting it come one day and having some cake and moving on, I like to kind of experience it, celebrate it for a little bit of a longer time. And so I was really thinking for a while, what can I do that would be meaningful, maybe something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And so it came to me. I want to record a hymns project. And not only do a hymns project, but make it kind of an epic project where I bring back friends of mine and mentors of mine throughout the years and get them involved. So it's going to be called Doug Pearson Friends. It's going to be arrangements, some very new arrangements of hymns, some very traditional arrangements of hymns. It's going to run the gamut. We're going to have a little bit of a cappella, we're going to have a string quartet, we're going to have a choir, we're going to have mandolin and banjo and steel guitar and 20-year-olds and 70-year-olds.
What have I to dread? What have I to fear? Leaning on the everlasting arms.
My daughter came to me. She started singing on a worship team at our church, and they gave them a list of songs that they wanted this team to start learning. And so she brought it to me. She said, "Can you help me with some of these songs?" And I was looking through the list, and I pointed at an old hymn called "Leaning on the Everlasting Arms." And I said, "You know that? It's leaning on it." And she said, "No, I've never heard that song." And so I'm a worship pastor. I lead people in worship, and I was kind of, for a moment, ashamed of myself that the fact that my daughter didn't know what that song was. And so it's kind of a wake-up call for me a little bit to try to keep a hold of the hymns, whether I'm leading them in church or even just teaching them to my kids. I think it's an important thing. I love hymns. I was raised on hymns. Everybody that's going to be a part of this has had moments with these old songs of our faith, and we have history, we have stories behind each song, and most of us are here doing music, doing ministry, doing worship, serving the Lord because of what we've experienced at churches and through these songs that have really brought us to faith and has expanded our faith and helped us to understand and helped us to grow and helped us to be disciples. And so I don't ever want to let go of those songs. I want to always keep them, and I want to pass them on to the next generation. So this is my attempt to do that. It's going to be like about 16 or 18 songs. They're going to be some of the best and most meaningful hymns that we can pull out. And so I think you're going to love it. Would love for you to be a part of. There's a lot of hard costs, travel, some gear we have to purchase to be able to do the live thing. But I think it's going to be worth it. It'll be something that in another 40 years I can look back on and be really proud of. So check out the incentives that we have over there, and consider helping us make this epic hymns project.